Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is something. Now, this was done with an 8mm camera. That's right, an 8mm camera. These are our rookie matches. This is Khosrow Basari. That's right, the sheik, Khosrow Basari. Now, we were just through the camp. And there's no sound on this, neither. No sound, but it's live in the Minneapolis Auditorium. These are our rookie matches. Remember, I went to camp with Ricky Steamboat the Dragon and Scott Hogg, Irwin, Jan Nelson. Two of them have left us already for the big ring in the sky. But because it's the 8mm, this thing is buzzing. I'm sure that we weren't wrestling quite this fast, but it really is going quick. And you can see it's Rock and Roll Buxumov and the Sheik. And it's just, not that it's a good match or anything, it's just part of my life or something that had happened. Now, Sheik, you know, he was our trainer. He wrestled with us, beat the crap out of us, and he is so unbelievably stiff. When he nails you, brother, you know you've been hit. And another reason he always did that is because he felt that he trained us, so he felt he had some obligation to beat the crap out. I mean, beat the hell out of us. Let's get real. I mean, he kicked us, beat the stomp. I hated wrestling him, but in the beginning, I didn't know any better. I just, whoever we got in the ring, we just wrestled him and tried to make sure that we, and that knee lift there, he knocked your front. That's probably how I got my teeth knocked loose. But he's stiff and he's strong as a horse. And, he was in the WWF, I don't know how many years, him and Sergeant Slaughter and Adnan LKC. Remember, they were all in cahoots there for quite a while. It looks like Al DeRusher is actually the referee. Holy buckets, this is unbelievable. This has got to be a 1976. This has got to be a 1975-1976 match with one of those old-fashioned 8mm. By golly, I did roll him up. I guess that's pretty good considering you're wrestling him. He's nuts. He's still around. They interview him, and he goes crazy and cusses at every other wrestler in the country. And, yeah, he's a psycho. But this is a long time ago. Holy buckets, 75, 85, 95, 2005. Well, as soon as it's 2015, that's like 40 years ago. My goodness. But anyway, I'm trying my best to wrestle him, and I'm trying my best to, keep from getting my clock cleaned, and I'm a rookie, and I don't know really. Well, oops, I missed that drop kick. There you go. I suppose it's all over now but the crying. Owie! Big knee to the head. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's all she wrote. Holy buckets, there you go. Oh, that's the Minneapolis Armory, the way it looks now when you see the audience. That looks like it's the Minneapolis Armory. Holy cows, you talk about a long, long time ago. There it is. Rock and Roll Buxumov. My goodness. Oh, look at this. I'm just going to let her play. I was going to shut her down. That's Ricky Steamboat. I didn't know I had this match neither. My gosh, and it is me. Look at that. Rock and Roll Buxumov in a rookie match. Rookie Ricky Steamboat. This is long before he's the Dragon, I'll tell you that. But that's who it is. It's Ricky Steamboat and Rock and Roll. Ah, crap. It just panned out on. No, wait a minute. It came back. Like I said, these tapes are old, boy. And this was done by an 8mm. Then they took the 8mm and put it on VCR tapes. Now I'm putting it on a card and trying to get these matches across to you folks. Look at this. Ricky Steamboat, Rock and Roll Buxumov. Steamboat's got the old double. Look at that. The old double toe hole. Look at me, black boots. When's the last time you see me with black wrestling boots on? Holy cows. This is a surprise for me. Like I said before, I just happened to come across that match. There's no sound on these matches. And I don't know if they're at the Minneapolis Auditorium or at the Minneapolis Arena or where the heck they're at. But this is, you would call this some classic stuff here. I'm telling you. Buck Zumhofe. Nope, I finally got back. I'm wearing the black, and Steamboat's wearing pink or red. I think it's red. I just think, like I said before, this stuff is done with an 8mm camera, turned back over to VCR, and now it's on DVD, and now I've got it on the little blue card. So I don't... Look at that. Ooh, big backdrop for Ricky Steamboat. Buck Zumhofe, wait a minute. Look at that. Arm drag. Holy cows. Nice arm drag. Oops, there. We kind of stopped her right there in the middle of it all. Well, now I'm going to have to throw two of these on side by side. I didn't even know this match was... I didn't even know I had a match with Ricky Steamboat, to tell you the truth. But by golly, look at that. Steamboat done well for himself in professional wrestling. I don't know if he wrestles much anymore. Buck Zumhofe, of course, has done great in professional wrestling. I still do what I love. That's right. You know I do. Still climb in that ring 100, 150 times a year. Big body slam. 1, 2, and a kick out. Look at this. Holy cows. Buck Zumhofe, Ricky Steamboat in a rookie match. Look at that. Ricky Steamboat's 23 years old. I'm 24 years old. Look at that match. 8mm, 40 years ago almost. Did he get it? I think so, huh? A quick... Yes, it was. It was a quick pin by Ricky Steamboat. There he is, Rick Steamboat, 1980, 1975, 1976. Now we have another run-on, and this is... Oh, it's another Sheik match, but it's a different match because he's got different clothes on here. Rock and Roll's wrestling the Sheik again. Now, this is not the first match. This is another match somewhere else. And Sheik took a powder. I'm trying to... Okay, that's Rock and Roll, and that's the Sheik. Now, this ain't the Sheik Jerry Blackwell. This is not the Sheik at an LKC. This is that Khosrow Passeri Sheik. He's the one that had that crooked toe, and he's the one that... Whoops, a little camera trouble here. And he's the one that managed Sergeant Slaughter and all that stuff back in the WWE. Long time before that. There wasn't even a Hulk Hogan back in this day, I'll tell you. Look at that. Back and forth. Rock and Roll stays on top the best I can. I'm telling you what, I'm surprised myself. Ouch! Big knee to the stomach. I'm surprised as hell to find this stuff. I went through a cardboard box of some old VCRs that I had in my closet back here. Then I happened to see it set on there, Buck Zumhofe wrestling, who the heck was it? That kid from Oklahoma. And then I just decided to watch a little further, and I came across this stuff. My goodness. This is 1975, 1976. The Sheik himself has only been in the business for about a year. So this is about a year before me, where Greg Gagne, Jim Brunzell, and even Ric Flair, they all started wrestling about this time, including Sergeant Slaughter. We're all in that same bunch within a year or two apart from each other. I'm a little bit younger than all of them guys. Ha, ha, ha. So there you go. But now you got the... Ouch. Big elbow from the Sheik. Like I said, there's this camera, this film is a little bit rough. I'm glad I'm getting it on a DVD. At least now I can save it. Look at that. Big suplex. That should just about do it. 1, 2, no! I kicked out after that. Look at, there's a sunset flip by Rock and Roll. 1, 2, no! He kicks out. Al DeRusher refereeing this stuff. My gosh, I can't believe it. Wow, if I could just go back a little bit in this time, huh? My gosh. I'm just a young kid here. Holy buckets. Wasn't married, didn't have any kids, anything yet. I don't think I own my first Cadillac yet. Okay, there it is. Big bump. Holy buckets. I don't know what. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on here and I'm going to try to plug all three of these when I get on the internet. I didn't realize there's just going to be that many matches on here. There's a beautiful backdrop by Buck Rock and Roll Zumhofe. Shorted on the drop kick. He caught the rope. There you go. Big knee. That's his finish, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Yep, it's all over. Now we have another match. Now this, I don't know who this is, and I don't know where it is. Okay, there you go. Well, we're going to round it up. Holy cows, there it is. Rock and Roll Bucksumov. And Steve Regal, we're going to cut her down here, and we'll show this one another time. My gosh. R&R Wrestling, AWA Oldies. Thank you.